authority is vested in those who have demonstrated the merits deemed pertinent to governing or ruling administration. Often these merits are conferred through testing and academic credentials and are meant to create an order in which child's abilities and intellect determine who should hold positions of leadership and economic stewardship. The result is social hierarchy based on achievement. I think that this form of government makes like the second most sense out of any form of government.
Yeah, well, it makes sense.
Why?
that People should get
Well,
awarded
because
for their
the people who
achievement.
rule should just be the best people. Not just people that you vote for, just the best people.
But then how do we decide who's the best
Who's
people?
the best?
That's part of the
Merits, like
Who's
what?
the strongest,
Like-
or fastest, or smartest?
Like
or-
what would be the merits you would judge off of?
You would have to have tests.
Yeah, test. You test them, and whoever wins, wins.
But then who's making the test?
That should be the fucking leader.
I don't know.
Are
The
you
previous leader.
okay?
Well, it couldn't be the previous leader. You'd have to have like scientific research, actual tests that say this person is best qualified to be president or the leader. I mean, he passed the test not because a million idiots voted for him, just because a million idiots voted for this guy instead of 5,685 million million
Shut up,
idiots.
Dad.
The idea is the common people don't have the intelligence to choose who should be in charge. That's the problem with democracy. That's why Socrates didn't like it. Anyway,
I don't like Socrates.
You gotta read it.
Plutocracy refers to a system of rule in which power is determined as a direct function of wealth. Plutocracy mirrors the economic hierarchy of aristocratic systems, but lacks the philosophical imperatives used to justify the latter, whereas aristocratic forms of governance justified economic hierarchy by presuming an equivalence between wealth, heredity, and the qualification to lead. Plutocracy refers, in similar terms, to the ascendance of wealthy to positions of power. Think of it as the difference between old money and new money. As with the phrase new money itself, plutocracy is rarely a term that a ruling class will self-apply. Rather, it is often used as a derogatory term meant to highlight the inequality inherent in capitalist society. Basically, money is power.
Yeah,
And my last
because
thing-
you had money.